Hey there, my name's Kevin, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can get access onto HubSpot for someone that you're adding to your CRM. So first, what you want to do is you want to click on this setting in the top right corner, and you'll click Users and Teams on the top left. You'll then from there click Create Users, and you'll type in your email of the person that you're trying to add. Click Next, and there are three options that you can look at. So first, you can start with a template. You can make someone a super admin, or you could just start from scratch. We'll go through each one so that it's a little clear what each one contains. So we'll start first with make super admin. This is the one you will want to do the least. Really, you should only have about two people who are super admin on your CRM, either the person who's managing the HubSpot, the person who owns the company, and really that's it. Sometimes, if you have a consultant, they would be really good for that, but it's really someone who knows HubSpot inside and out and is going to be making executive level decisions with regards to your HubSpot. So you don't want to give that out too often. Next, you want to start with a template. You can choose a couple of these, and I'll go through each one. So the first option is view only. This basically means that people can view all of the objects that are in their name, so contacts, companies, deals, tickets, and tasks. They own those, so there is some benefit that you don't give access for people to see stuff that they don't have in their name. Additionally, there's full access for notes, full access for marketing access, and then they can view most of the marketing tools. Additionally, they can view their workflows and goals and dashboards. Next, you have standard user, which is the one that you would want to recommend the most. This gives full access to contacts, companies, deals, tickets, tasks. They can communicate with anyone in your CRM. They can do imports, which can be a little risky. You don't want people who don't know how to import to be imported into your CRM. They can create new views, which doesn't have much data risk, so that's not a problem. They can create new lists, new forms, new files. They have full marketing access. They can see all the marketing access for ads, campaigns, and marketing emails. And then they can have full access to social, so they can post on the social media accounts. And then they can see all of the blogs, landing pages, website database, and URL redirects. And then they can create custom line items. They have access to the sales resources, and they can create new templates. They can also create dashboards and adjust some of the just the access on the marketing level. So this is the one that is like the default. And I would recommend starting with this for like a new employee and then figuring out what they need afterwards. That being said, this may be a little bit too much control. As we mentioned, you might not want to give that import access. For a CMS developer, they have access. So a CMS developer would be a web developer. They have access to see all of the objects, but they can't edit them. They can import, which again might be too much access. And then they have a lot of control over being able to upload files, create forms, stage content, and then create basically and edit blogs, landing pages, and websites. In this situation, they can't publish it. So you have a little bit of constraint there, which is beneficial, but something that you typically give more access to down the line. For a content marketer, this would be someone who's creating content. They really just need to be able to see the amount of contacts that are being created and maybe what revenue is coming from that content. Additionally, they need to be able to create lists, create forms, create files, and manage campaigns and social media. So this is a pretty solid one. It doesn't give too much extra access, which is nice. For a marketing manager, it has more access. This gives almost full publishing rights for marketing. They also can bulk delete data, export data, and import data. And then they also can see workflows. For a sales manager, they have most of the access. They can create dashboards, and they are able to see all the core objects. but they also are able to add team members. So that's one of the main differences, and they can edit workflows. You would not want a sales rep to be able to edit workflows, and truthfully, even a sales manager probably shouldn't have that access. A sales rep does not have that access, but they do have access to all of the contacts, companies, and deals and tasks, and then they have access to templates and just the sales tools. A service manager has access more on the service side. They have all the core access that sales manager has. Like I mentioned earlier, they can bulk delete, so you want to be careful with who has this access. And they can add team members and even change the property structure. That being said, the only big difference is that they can see knowledge base articles, feedback surveys, and service access. And then finally, the service rep, very similar to the sales rep, they can see all those core objects, including the tickets, which they can edit and update. And they have access to the core service tools, but not all of them. So once you go through and choose one of these based on the role that you are adding to HubSpot, you'll then want to click Next, and you can click Send, which will let you send the access based on this information. And you can click Send and add this person to the team. And then you can even send a invite link if you'd like, or add them to a team. So in this case, I'll be the executive, and maybe I want to be on the fulfillment team too. And I'll click Apply. And finally, there's a place to set a preset, which is basically what notifications you want them to see, but we won't dive into that too much right here. If you do need to adjust this person's workflow, permissions, you can click Edit Permissions, and you can change all of these. So I would click Expand All Permissions. And so in this case, maybe you don't want this person to be able to delete any contacts. So you'll just click None here and turn off deleting for all of this, which is typically a good idea for a business that has, important data that they don't want deleted. And so you can go through every one of these, and you have a lot of control over what you can turn on and off. So for every feature inside of HubSpot, you can control what a team member sees. I recommend anything that says critical. If that team member does not need it to do their daily job, which bulk delete and import is like a big one, turn it off. It will keep you safe, and while you can fix some of those problems if they happen, I recommend not turning them on in the first place. Under marketing, you can see lists, forms, and files, and marketing access, which has all the ads, marketing emails, CTAs, SMS, social, and some web development tools. So you can turn all of those on and off. You can even change whether or not someone can see them, if they can edit them, or if they can publish them. For sales, there's basically an overview of, can this person create a line item that has different pricing or is, not a product that's sold? You'll usually want that one to be off. Can they create new links? Might be something you want to turn off. Manage payments and subscriptions, definitely something you want off because it allows people to issue refunds depending on the role of the person that you're adding in. And then from there, if you want them to have sales access to the basic sales tools, you'll need to turn that on. And then you can give access to templates, which are just templates for emails that can very quickly be used inside of HubSpot. So you'd turn that on, turn that off, and so on. So that kind of goes into the core of all of this. I could go on and on about how to control some of these permissions, but that is the main overview on how to get someone to be added to your HubSpot. Let me know if you have any questions, and appreciate you watching. Bye.